Hello everyone, welcome back to Student Future channel. In today's video, I am going to guide you about how to apply for MEXT Scholarship in Japan for Bachelor students. In the last video, I have talked about how to apply for Research Scholarship for Master or PhD students. But in this video, I will talk about for Bachelor Scholarship, how to apply for MEXT Undergraduate Scholarship. So let's start. So if you are planning to apply for MEXT Scholarship for Bachelor degree, simply type in Google Embassy of Japan in Pakistan and this type of page will be open. Here, when you will click at MEXT Undergraduate or first link, this type of page will be open. Here you can see MEXT Undergraduate Scholarship for Bachelor's degree is open now. So click at this option, MEXT Undergraduate Scholarship. Here you can see last day to apply for this scholarship is 31st May 2025. So complete your documents, fill your application form and submit your application as soon as possible before the deadline. Here scroll down and you can see required documents for this application. So these are the documents that you have to submit with your application. First one is mark sheet form. How to fill mark sheet form, I will guide you step by step. Then application form. How to fill application form, I will also guide you about this. Next document is academic detail mark sheet of secondary and higher secondary school, metric or O level, intermediate or A level. One copy each with original attestation. So here you have to submit mark sheets of your metric and intermediate level. One copy with original attestation. So it should be copy but with original attestation. Then attested copy of certificate of graduation of school and university attended. Next you have to attach copies of your certificates of your metric and intermediate level, one with original attestation. Okay, so these 4 documents. Then fifth document is recommendation letter from either a class, teacher or principal of last school attended. So you have to get recommendation letter from your teacher. Here you can see samples as well. Next, attested copy of certificate of enrollment from current educational institution if applicable. So if you have certificate of enrollment, if you have got admission in any of the educational institution in Japan, you can attach this document as well if you have, otherwise leave it. Then hope certificate issued by the institute for students whose final result is expected by August 2024. So if you are in the last month of your degree and you have not got your certificate yet, or if you have done with your intermediate but you have not got your certificate yet, then you can get hope certificate from your college and you can submit it in place of these certificate documents. So these are total 6 or 7 documents that you have to submit. Make sure these submitted documents will not be returned. Application should be unstapled and printed on A4 size paper. Then certificates and documents other than those mentioned above will not be considered. Next, in principle, applicants should be willing to carry out their academic studies in Japan in Japanese. So for bachelor, it's important if you can study your degree in Japanese language. Now let's talk about how to fill these documents. First of all, if you need further guidelines related to application, here at the right side you can see documentations. Click application guideline and this type of page will be open. Here you can see each and every detail related to your scholarship. Okay, so you can get guidelines. Next is mark sheet form. To fill mark sheet form, you have to download from here. Here you can see mark sheet form. Click here and it will be downloaded. Let's open this document. Okay, so here is the mark sheet details for MEXT Undergraduate Scholarship. Here, make sure candidates must have obtained at least 85% marks in order to apply for the scholarship program. So if in your intermediate level you have got 80% marks, then you can apply for this scholarship. So first of all, you have to fill intermediate or A level college name, then marks, then percentage. Then you have to write your matric school name, marks and percentage. and then it will be filled. Here just leave it, but it is for the information. For the application guideline, you can see first choice, second choice and third choice of your courses. It will be like A, B, C. You have to select a course which you want to study, and then you have to write the numbering. For example, which one is related to you, so you can find it from the application guideline. Then you have to write the name of major. So no need to fill it, just fill this tab, delete it from here, and it will be filled. Just save this document. Then next document is application form. That is most important. How to fill application form. To fill application form, click here. This type of page will be open. Here scroll down and you can find application form for 2026. Click here and it will be open. Now I will guide you how to fill this application form. First of all, you have to write your surname. Then you have to write your given name. Write your middle name if you have, otherwise leave it. Then you have to select your gender. Then you have to select your marital status. Then write nationality. Then you have to write Japanese nationality if you have, otherwise select no. If you have, then you have to write year, month. Then date of birth, write your date of birth. Then you have to write month. Then you have to write day. Then you have to calculate your age and write years of your age. Then current address, write your complete address. Then write city name. Then write country name. Then you have to select your address before departure for Japan. So if it is same, then select same as above. Then scroll down and here you can see, do you understand that an airline ticket to Japan will not be provided? Select yes. Next is name of Japanese diplomatic office where you will apply for visa issuance. So here you have to write Japanese diplomatic office name. For example, Islamabad Embassy if you are applying from this embassy. Okay. Then scroll down. Here you have to write your mobile phone number and then your email address. Make sure you have to write it very carefully. Next is present status. Are you student, employed or other? So select student. If you are student, then you have to write name of school and name of organization. Then if you have completed your study, then you can select other and just leave it. Specialized field of study in high school or university. So what is your specialized field of study in high school? Just write it. For example, science subject. Next, you have to write down about your academic record. So here you have to fill information of your academic record. For example, here you have to write your primary school name, from where you did your primary education. Write the school name, state and city town name. Then you have to write the date when you started your study and when you completed. Then you can write years, for example 2 years. Then you have to write your middle school information or your matric school information. Then write state or province, city or town and the date same. Then write for college information, write your college name, state, province, city name and the date. Okay, this is the same. You have to just write name, date and when you started and when you completed. Then calculate total number of years that you have done. For example, 12 years. Then write it here and write remarks. For example, you can write remarks about your academic record. You have done very well and you have completed your studies like this. Then scroll down and next step is, have you been awarded this scholarship in the past? Select yes or no accordingly. Then are you applying for any other Japanese government scholarship? Select no. Are you receiving a schedule to be receiving any scholarship from an organization? Select no. Then if you are receiving or applying for other scholarship, then you have to write the name of sponsor, period and amount of the scholarship. So if you have selected no, then leave it. Next is field of study. So you are applying for social sciences and humanities or natural sciences. So if you have been studying in science subject, then select natural sciences. Next is you have to give first choice, second choice and third choice of your courses. Okay, so now to fill this tab are related to major. Open the document related to guidelines. Open this document, application guideline for undergraduate students, and here from the guidelines you can find field of study easily. For example, if you are applying in natural sciences, here you can see courses natural sciences A, B and C. Then you can write it down here. Course A, B or C. What is your first choice? For example, your first choice is from the A. From the A you can find any of the major. For example, from the A you can find chemistry. It is major like 3. So here you can see, you can write A. Your selected major is 3. And then you have to write the name of major. So from here you can see name of major is chemistry. Okay, then you have to paste it here. Okay, then similarly second choice, if it is from the B, you can write the number of your major. So from B you can find related to this, for example, pharmacy, and it is numbered as 9. Write number 9 and then you have to write name of major. Then third choice, you can do it from C as well. So from C it is medicine or dentistry. So if you are interested in natural sciences C, then you can write it about here. If not, then you can again select from the A. For example, from A you are interested in chemical engineering, 13. Here you can write again A, it is 13, and paste the name chemical engineering. So this is the method to select your major. Make sure you have to select it very carefully. Now after selecting these majors, you have to give reason why you selected field of study and major. First choice, second choice and third choice. You have to specify the reason. So write the reason why you are interested in these fields. Okay, scroll down, and next is what was the trigger for having an interest in Japan. You have to write why you are interested to study in Japan. So you can get help from ChatGPT, or you can get help from any of the senior teacher or any of the person who can guide you. For example, to write why you are interested in Japan, so you can write the reason why you want to study in Japan. Then what things do you think you can contribute to Japan or your home country? You have to tell them how you will contribute to Japan and your home country after completing your graduation. So you have to tell them how you will help your country and Japan after completing your studies. Okay, so you can write it as well. Next, you have to write about language ability. So what is your ability in reading, writing, speaking and listening in Japanese language? From here you can check the scale, then you can write accordingly. For example, 1 in writing you are good, in speaking you are good, listening you can give scale accordingly. And if you have English language score, then you can write accordingly what is your score. Okay, if you have any other language you can write, otherwise leave it. Next is Japanese language qualification. If you have any Japanese test, you have to write level and score. If not, then leave it. And if you have English language qualification, you can write about your any of the test. For example, you have IELTS and you have 6 score, you can write it. Then contact person in your home country in case of emergency. So you have to write the name of your parents or any of the person whom they can contact, relationship, address of that person, occupation, mobile phone number and email address. Then past visits or stays in Japan. If you have visited Japan, then you have to write period, year, when you visited, and for how many days you have visited. What is the reason of your visit in Japan? So if you have visited, then you have to write, otherwise leave it. Next, you have to mark this option, yes, I agree and I understand. Then you have to write date of application. For example, you fill this like this, and after filling this application form, recheck it again and again, and after that take a print, have a color print, and then you have to attach picture of this size 4.5 to 3.5, and at the back side of your picture you have to write your name and nationality. Then attach this picture here, and then you have to submit this document. So here, after filling mark sheet form and application form, next you have to attach these documents, mark sheets and certificates. Then recommendation letter, you have to get it from your school or principal teacher. So for recommendation letter, you can see recommendation letter sample from here. Open this one. Here you have to fill data, your name, surname, given name, then recommender's name, your teacher name, institution name, address, telephone number and email address. Then your teacher will write this data about you. After writing, write down the signature and date of your recommended. Your recommendee will sign and write the date, and then after filling this data, just attach this document as well. But if your teacher has their own recommendation letter, then your teacher can attach that one as well. Next, attach attested copy of certificate of enrollment if you have, then hope certificate if you don't have these certificates. So these are the required documents. If you want to attach certificate of health, must be filled in a professional medical doctor. If you have your certificate of health and you have done your medical, then you can fill this document by your doctor as well. Then attach this document as well if you want. So after completing this set of these documents, make sure you have to send your application at the following address. If you are applying from Islamabad embassy, then this is the address. Write this address at the envelope and post these documents at this address. Next, if you are applying from Karachi embassy, then this address is for you. This is the embassy address in Pakistan. So you have to post these documents at this address. So you have to choose address according to your suitable embassy. Post your documents and wish you very best of luck for this scholarship. If you have any kind of query or question related to this application or scholarship, you can comment me. I will be there to reply you. See you in next video.